you go to listen to music, it's probably the one time in your life that you're sure you're not going to listen to something that's going to scare you or surprise you. It's meant to be a happy time, and usually songwriters will write happy or meaningful songs for you to enjoy that moment. You don't really expect them to slip in creepy or disturbing lyrics right under your nose, but that's exactly what they do. I've been listening to a whole bunch of them today, and hopefully I'm now not going to spoil your favourite songs. My name is Danny Burke, and this is the top 10 lyrics you never realised were creepy. Starting off at number 10 now, we have Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. This is a very well known song. It's upbeat, it's catchy. It was a huge pop song when it came out, and it took a lot of people quite a few years to realise that it's actually about some sort of school shooting. It's about a troubled and delusional young person with homicidal thoughts. There's not just one particular lyric that suggests this either, it's pretty much the whole song. The opening line is "Robert's got a quick hand," as in drawing a gun. In the chorus, Mark Foster sings a warning to potential victims to outrun his gun, and that they better run faster than my bullet. If you weren't aware of this before, go and give it another listen now. It really changes things for you. It's an important song, and it draws attention to the issues of mental illness and young people, and also school shootings, but the lyrics are creepy nonetheless. Next up at number 9 now, we have Jenny Was a Friend of Mine by The Killers. I used to love this song. I still do, if I'm being honest. The title suggests that Jenny was a friend of his, obviously. Perhaps he loved her. Maybe he's writing the song wistfully looking back on what could have been. I must have sung along with this song about 1,000,000 times thinking it was just about that. And then someone told me something mind-blowing about it. It's actually about a murder, or rather a murder investigation. The singer is actually being interrogated by police over the murder of Jenny. He starts off by telling the police there ain't no motive for this crime. Jenny was a friend of mine. So maybe he's innocent, right? Well, a little bit later he sings, "I just can't take this. I swear I told you the truth. She couldn't scream while I held her close. I swore I'd never let her go." I just can't take this. I swear I told you the truth. At the number 8 spot now, we have Copacabana by Barry Manilow. At the Copacabana. It's a great little song about a cool little bar where there's music and dancing and passion, all that good stuff, and it's got a really catchy chorus. Those things are true, but you know what else is true? It's about a girl called Lola who worked as a showgirl at the club. Her lover was Tony the bartender, and he was shot and killed after defending Lola from a customer. The song ends by telling us how Lola sits at the same bar in the club every night. Now she's an alcoholic and is wearing the same dress that she was in 30 years ago. Kinda sad. She sits there so refined and drinks herself half blind. She lost her youth and she lost the Tony. Now she's lost her mind. Moving on to number 7 now, we have Run For Your Life by the Beatles. The Beatles are just my all-time favourite band, ever. I always say that if you don't like the Beatles, you literally just haven't listened to enough of them yet. I'm just kidding. Not really. They're not really known for their creepy lyrics, which is why I was quite surprised to find that one of their more upbeat songs contains a pretty sinister story. If you take a closer look at the lyrics, towards the end of the song we hear John Lennon sing in quite a cheery tone, "Well, I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man." And then later on he sings, "You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. If I catch you with another man, that's the end." Something tells me he doesn't mean the end of the song. You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end. At the number 6 spot now, we have In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. This is a classic 80s power ballad. If you're from the UK, you may also recognise it from that famous Cadbury advert a few years ago, the one with the gorilla. The chorus has that catchy line of, "I can feel it coming in the air tonight." It sounds like a song about anticipation, a big night. It's the kind of thing you'd put on as you get ready in front of the mirror. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, let's take a closer look at some of the lyrics from one of the verses. "What if you told me you were drowning? I would not lend a hand. I seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies." Wow, pretty heavy. I don't know how I've managed to miss those sinister lyrics for so long. At the number 5 spot now, we have "Every Breath You Take" by The Police.
Every breath you take, and every move you make.
Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, etc. It's a very famous pop song, and on your first listen it doesn't really sound like it means anything at all. On the second listen it might sound like a pretty intense love song, but after a while you realise it has a much darker tone to it. The song is actually about a stalker following every move she makes, every step she takes, and always watching her. Creepy. It's even more creepy when you learn that Sting wrote it after breaking up with his first wife, Frances Tomelty. In an interview with Sting, he said, "I think it's a nasty little song, really rather evil. It's about jealousy and surveillance and ownership." Well, at least he can admit it. It's a great song though. I've been watching you, look at you. Next up at number 4 now, we have "Delilah" by Tom Jones. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard this old classic that was released over 50 years ago. Even if you haven't, you may know the chorus that goes, "My Delilah." It's a nice sweet love song, isn't it? Well, not if you look at the verses. It's a song about a man killing his lover because he saw her cheating on him. Towards the end of the song, Tom sings, "She stood there laughing, I felt the knife in my hand, and she laughed no more." Guessing that when she stopped laughing, it wasn't just because her laugh had come to a nice natural end, it was because he attacked her with a knife. Pretty dark for a 60s pop song.
I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more.
Moving on to number 3 now, we have "I Put a Spell on You" by Screaming Jay Hawkins.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine.
Her first appearance, this is another love song. The title suggests that the singer used their charm to win over their lover, kind of like a spell. Well, it seems a little bit darker than that when the lyrics are just laid out in front of you. Towards the end of the song, we hear him sing, "I love you, yeah, I don't care if you don't want me, I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you because you're mine." It sounds like whoever the object of his affection is being treated like an actual object of sorts, something to own, and he doesn't even care if their love is reciprocated. They are not free to choose if they want to be in this relationship.
I don't care if you don't want me, I'm yours.
Moving on to number 2 now, we have 99 Red Balloons by Nina.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky.
This is perhaps the happiest sounding song in this video. It just makes people want to dance. But you know what this video is all about by now, and yeah, this song is not exactly what it seems. It's actually about the Cold War, a time when the US and the Soviet Union stood facing off against each other. There was a real fear at times that nuclear war was imminent. This song by Nina imagines a world in which some red balloons being released are mistaken for an air attack, and soon a nuclear war is happening. The lyrics go, 99 red balloons floating in the summer sky, panic bells, it's red alert, there's something here from somewhere else, the war machine springs to life. Later on she sings, it's all over and I'm standing pretty in this dust that was a city. Wow, I don't think I'll ever see a red balloon the same way again.
Panic bells, it's red alert. There's something here from somewhere else.
And finally number 1 now, we have Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow.
This 1998 grungy, emo, pop, rock song was a bit of an anthem for teenagers at the time. It sounds like a song about unrequited love. He loves her, she doesn't love him, he doesn't want the world to see him upset by it. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Well, some people have suggested that this is actually a song about obsession from the perspective of a self-harming stalker. Fans of this theory have provided quite a lot of lyrics that point to this, but one in particular is the line, "When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive." The theory is that he's watching this girl as if she was a character in a movie. She's not real to him. He gets lost in his fantasy so much that he starts to feel numb to reality and cuts himself to feel something again. Wow, it's really depressing when you kind of say it out loud.
When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive.
Alright guys, time for some comments before we end the video. J Disbelief said, SCP Foundation is the best creepy stories ever. Very true. I love doing SCP videos and there are thousands of good ones out there. We could turn this whole channel into an SCP channel and we still wouldn't run out in like 10 years. Probably. Maybe we should make that as the second channel. How many of you guys would watch that? Aliens Exist asked, can you guys do a Native American legend video please? Wow. I can't believe we haven't done that yet. How have we not done that one? I guess we got so used to doing modern countries that we forgot a lot of cultural legends that have transcended modern national states. Native Americans are a great example of that. I'll add that one to the list. Can you guys think of any others? Until next time, thanks as always for watching guys. My name is Danny Burke and I'll see you all in the next one.